Today I am going to explain universal sciences. First I have to give the introduction about universal sciences. Previously I have done the origin of the universe and force cube creation, and also I explained how to figure out the universe's origin in terms of light, mass and time. Study those and understand, explore, and then by applying the theories established in the force cube, we are going to describe the other creations in the universe, the plants, beings and worlds. This is the sequential order of creations of the universe, and now all these creations took place by the force cube. The force cube is the infinite creator, and after the force cube, the universe established plans to create plants, beings and worlds. Under beings we explain how male beings, female beings, animals and karma beings were created. And then we describe how the worlds, sun, moon and lands were created in the universe. To explain these creations, actually we are explaining the plan. Before it comes to these physical creations that we can see through our eyes, that we can sense, that we can touch and observe, before it comes to those creations, the universe first established the plans. So plan is a methodology, mechanism that you cannot see through your eyes. It's a wisdom-based content. So this is a fully wisdom-based content. It touches high level of wisdom, supernatural wisdom. So to explain these creations, we introduce 63 universal sciences, and I'll explain. First of all, I'll give the introduction of all these sciences in brief, and after that I'll explain those sciences lesson wise. And these sciences are you cannot see through your eyes. You need to purify your mind, liberate from your egoism, and free up your mind from the content that you have learned in physics, chemistry or any other biological sciences. Then learn this content as a fresh content, and you are free to explore, question and understand and try to experience this. So you can first understand the previous videos about the universe's origin and force cube, and having that knowledge you can understand how the universe created plants, beings and worlds. Now, so by looking at this hierarchy even, you can understand that all these creations have a unique origin. That's the universe's origin. It's a unique origin. It is consisted of just 3 elements, light, mass and time. Then the universe's origin took place a boundless time ago, and nobody can figure out when did the universe started to originate. So that is the oldest creation in the universe, the origin. So before that there was no universe even. So now as all these creations have a unique origin, we can start from the universe's origin and explain any creation, as well as we can start from any creation in the universe and we can go back to the universe's origin, both ways. So therefore we can term this content as the origin of the universe and universal sciences as the theory of everything, because from creations to universe's origin, universe's origin to creations, you can describe everything. You can describe any creation without any contradiction. To describe those creations, we use universal sciences. And remember that all these universal sciences established in a vacuum. The universe established set of sciences, theories, the mechanism or plan or wisdom for all these creations. Then based on that mechanism, based on the that methodology, the universe later created the physical creations. In universal sciences, we explain how all these things work, from all the creations, function, work according to a set of rules. So those rules only we learn under universal sciences. And also the universal sciences that we introduce through this channel are not at all based on any existing life or physical sciences. Universal sciences are the origin of all these sciences. Through these universal sciences, we explain the origin of everything, so we can clear out the misconceptions in the evolution theory, as well as misconceptions in the time, about time, and also about time, light, as well as mass. Already we've cleared those at the when I was explaining the universe's origin in terms of light, mass and time. We've given the ultimate definitions, ultimate truth about light, mass and time, that the scientist can never define those. So those definitions are the ultimate definitions and you can never break those. You have no other definition for those. You cannot define. The scientists have defined based on the experiences that they gathered through 6 senses. Right. And also when it comes to force cube, now we explained that all these creations we can describe using the force cube. But when you think about the force cube, it's a cube. It has a cube shape. You can't figure out. You can imagine that how the plants and beings and worlds can be created from a cube. Because when you look at a plant or a being or a planet, you don't see any cube shape there. And so how could you explain that? So we unveil all those things. And the force cube at the universe's origin, it is the infinite creator. It's the origin of all these creations. It has an immense wisdom and energy. And also now I have to explain that how, what is our background to unveil, to explain, to introduce this content to the world. This is not at all emerged through any content written in a book or some other resource. This is fully based on immense wisdom. This content is the scope of all Buddhas. the Lord Buddhas, you know that the Lord Buddha can explain, can figure out, describe any event, any creation in the universe. So how did the Buddha acquire that wisdom? Because it's not an easy thing. It's so complicated to describe even a single creation. Now, when it comes to scientists, they try to describe, let's say now, if they are going to explain the creation of the atom, what they do is they use a microscope and observe. So based on the observations only they explain. But the Buddha didn't use microscopes at all. He had the wisdom to explain everything. How did he do that? Because now you know that a Buddha has taken an infinite time, a boundless time, and spent boundless number of lives to acquire this wisdom. He has sacrificed boundless number of lives because now to acquire this content, to experience and to practice this content, how did he initiate the journey to become a Buddha? You know that now we all know that we don't now this is our present life, but this is not the only life that we experience. We have infinite number of past lives. We've done various types of evil things in the past lives, and even this life many people do. And also people do good things to awaken their wisdom. So they follow spiritual teachers, they meditate, they sacrifice things to awaken the wisdom, to purify their mind, to purify the mind from egoism. So an individual person, by sacrificing, by awakening the wisdom, an individual person spends infinite number of lives or a boundless time to awaken the wisdom. Then once his wisdom is matured enough, then he will be able to attain the universe's origin, the force cube. Once his wisdom is matured enough, he has to do lot of he has to sacrifice lot of things. He has to follow a lot of follow the instructions of spiritual teachers to awaken the wisdom. Then through that wisdom only he can go to the universe's origin and force cube. Today we know that around the world many scientists try to figure out the universe's origin. They try to figure out how everything was created. But they can never do that because they do that with through the egoism. They have very broad, complicated egoism. So with that they cannot do that. The universe's origin is the oldest creation, or the force cube is the oldest creation of the universe. So by just working out some formula, some mathematical relationship, complex equations, working out on some complex mathematical equations, and by just trying to think based on the experiences of taken through six senses, one can never figure out the universe's origin. It can be achieved. One can go to the universe's origin only through immense wisdom. Origin. So like that, the Lord Buddha also has gone to the universe's origin a boundless time ago. First time in his boundless, infinite number of lives. Now, we also, if an individual goes to the universe's origin first time in his life means we have to take our past lives also. First time once he experiences the force cube, the universe's origin, then from there onwards he studies this content and the other key components as well, studies, understand, practices, experiences. Then when he experienced all these sciences fully, then he becomes the Lord Buddha. So once a person goes to the universe's origin first time, he becomes a Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva. That happens through immense wisdom. Then after a person becomes a Bodhisattva, then he practices these to become the Lord Buddha and to liberate from all sufferings. When the Bodhisattvas practice these sciences, they acquire the wisdom, this technology of all these, how all these creations have taken place. Then in their last life as the Buddha exists as all these sciences. He is not a human being. He exists as this technology, this wisdom, the methodology, the plan. He exists as a plan, but ordinary, normal people see him through his with his figure as a human being, but he is the science of, he is the universal sciences. He is the creator of plants, beings and worlds, because he owns the power of the force cube. He owns the power of the universe's origin, from which all the creations took place. So that is, he has the power of creation. You know that the Lord Buddha once, by using a mango seed, he was able to create a mango tree, big mango tree, in a moment, and with its flowers and fruits too. How did he do that? Is that just an imagination? No. It's a true story. So we can explain that how did that technology, how did he create the mango tree? Because he acquired that mechanism. He was able to handle, because he is the universe, self-wisdom. He is not a person, he is not a human being. So now, you know that to grow a plant, how many things does it need? You need a seed, and you need water, you need the soil, and the roots have to go into the soil. The trunk has to come up, and it should have leaves. The leaves should have a specific shape for a mango tree, and the leaves should have a specific color, the green color. And then the leaves should absorb light energy from the surroundings for the process of photosynthesis. And also the roots absorb minerals, water from the soil. So when we plant a mango tree, a mango seed, how long does it take? So what a complicated mechanism exists in that creation. Time to time the mechanism varies, time to time, for the mango tree to grow to its full size. Then it's not just happening just because of having the soil, having water and minerals, fertilizer, having the sunlight, having carbon dioxide, oxygen, having all those substances and energy. It cannot just create the mango tree. Who asks the mango tree to go up? Who asks the roots to go down? Who decides that? Who decides the branches should go this way, that way? Who decides the shape of the mango leaf? So this much, the trunk size has to be this much. Then it should not fall onto the ground. It should be able to stand, stand straight upward. Why does it go upward? Does it really have to go upward, grow upward? Who decides those? That of course we can't do. Those things are happening according to wisdom, according to the universal wisdom, according to a fixed plan, mechanism. Because in one country, you have seen mango trees in many countries. All mango trees have a specific shape, specific characteristics. All of them need fertilizer. They have roots. How do the roots know to absorb fertilizer from the soil, water from the soil? So those are happening according to the methodology that the universe has set up. You can't go beyond that mechanism. Then when the Buddha created the mango tree, it had all those characteristics, even to give out fruits and flowers. In a moment he was able to create the mango tree. So he didn't have any, it was not like you take some clay or some wooden pieces to make the mango tree. No, to create the mango tree, no. He just planted the seed only. Just drop it onto the ground. And he set up his determination. That means that wisdom, the methodology exists everywhere. He just have to activate it through his immense wisdom, because he acquired that technology, the wisdom. So he knew the origin of the creation of a mango tree. Without knowing that, he can't just create it. So that is the wisdom the Buddhas acquire. Not only that, he was able to create identical Buddhas and send to different places the identical images, bodies. So he has the power of creation. He is the infinite creator. He has the power of the force cube, wisdom, the methodology, plan of the force cube to create everything. So that is what we are learning here. And when by just looking at a mango tree, you can't identify these sciences, the universal sciences. You can see only the physical creation of it. and underneath the physical creation, there is a non-physical creation, non-physical methodology, plan, mechanism, wisdom to create this physical mango tree. So that non-physical wisdom only we unveil through this content. So that is why this is not at all based on the existing life of physical sciences. And also, if when the universe first created the mango tree, there wasn't any mango tree before that. So when you, by just looking at a mango tree, you can't imagine how was this created all of a sudden. No, it didn't take place all of a sudden. It has to have a plan before everything. The plan, according to the plan only, it is being created. So that is why the universe first establishes the plans for everything. Even our body, so all human beings from one generation to another generation, how the existence of human beings continue. The universe has its first generation. It has established the plan for one generation, the first generation, and it's an everlasting plan. And all these creations now, when male and a female get married, when they are mating, then when they give birth to a new child, new baby, so that the plan, the first generation's plan that has been established at the universe's origin has to come to that new baby too. According to that plan only the baby is born, baby is created. The universe has a fixed plan. If there isn't any fixed plan, this existence cannot be continued. And those are everlasting plans, eternal. So there is a first generation at the universe's origin, and the male-female beings exist there in the universe. They never die. They exist as forces, wisdom, plan, or mechanism. They're like machines. No reflements. So they are free from egoism. They act as machines. So that's the wisdom, the mechanism. The first human generation exists. That methodology, the plan of the first human generation exists at the universe's origin forever. So by learning this content, your brain awakens, because our brain has come from universe's origin up to this present moment by carrying all this information about all the creations. So when you learn this content, your brain awakens, and you are learning, it tunes up with the everlasting content, everlasting creations. So you also will be able to experience the eternal existence. Because once a person goes to the universe's origin of the force cube, first time in a life, these are everlasting creations. So he experiences these. A person liberates from his 6 senses, and then only he goes to the force cube in first time in his life. Then as he goes to this everlasting creation, instead of his consciousness, thereafter his consciousness is replaced by the force cube. So as the force cube is an eternal creation, there onwards he is an eternal person. He experiences eternity.